coming up April 22nd, as Tanya said at the top of the program. Recycling is very, very important, and one of those things we should be paying close attention to. And so we're going to do that right now. Joe Mattera?
Yes.
Joe, welcome to the program. We appreciate you being here. And let's delve into this. You brought us some things, a whole bucket full of things that we can recycle.
Sure, Lou, Tanya.
Looks like our backyard.
Well, it probably comes from your house. One of the things that we take good pride in is we're a full-service recycler here in Yavapai County, and what that means is we take everything. So
now, why should we recycle? First of all, why should we recycle?
Well, it's important for a lot of different reasons. Number one, it keeps material out of the landfill. Ultimately, is a benefit to our planet. And you know, to give you just some quick examples, every ton of newspaper saves roughly 17 trees.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah, every ton of office paper, like you see, like we have here, basically saves about 380 gallons of oil.
Did you say paper? You know, we should talk to our government about that, shouldn't we? Isn't the bureaucracy use a lot of paper?
And with the computers, they actually generate as much paper, if not, you know.
It's that IRS book.
There you go. Anyway, so there's that effect. Then here recently, it helps generate a little money for the public. We have an example here, just some of the grades of metals and things that we purchase from the public.
Okay.
And we have, you know, your coppers and your aluminums. We also are one of the only companies here that buy the paper, cardboard. If you segregate your cardboard and your plastics, we'll buy that. We also accept all the other commodities. So is
paper? I mean, when we go to recycle and put it in a box for you, I mean, paper's paper, whether it be this, this.
Well, each type.
Can I touch this?
Yeah,
is this clean
that's good stuff right there.
Okay, just wanted to check.
Can I touch this?
I mean, this is pretty basic. I mean, it's your cardboards, obviously, and then everything else. You know, your newspaper, your junk mail. The way I explain an office recycling program is basically whatever is on your office. It could be envelopes, it could be magazines. So yeah, basically any fiber kind of
Joe,
product.
we've needed a service like this for so long. There was always just a hit and a miss kind of a thing with recycling. Why did you do this?
Well, I think it's a combination of a couple of reasons. Having grown up here, class 85.
Class 85.
And coming back over the years, I have family that still lives here. I saw the growth, you know, in this community, but with little really recycling to boot. So, you know, we basically formed a business with some local haulers, and we started recycling at the low level. And then we took that, you know, expanded, tried to get the word out, worked with trying to get more of the residential, because that's, you know, we want to make it as easy and as convenient for possible. My experience in recycling is, you know, people will do it, but you don't want to, you know, have them separate this, separate this, separate this.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where we put this facility together to basically handle a commingled.
So
this is a good example of what's in your house.
Exactly. So we could bring it to you like this.
You can bring it to us.
All right, I'm applauding that.
We deal with the local waste haulers, so you know you can contract with them. We recycle everything. And the other nice thing, we kind of touch back where we say, well, what's the importance of recycling? Well, on a business level, I think it's a good cost savings, and especially the way the economies and everything is, we're always looking to kind of, you know, save a few dollars. We can go, what we do is we'll go into a business, we'll basically look at what they're throwing out. And through, you know, putting containers for recycling, I mean, we can cut trash 50% easy.
Now, what if we're a shredder? Can we bring the bag to you?
Certainly.
You'll take that.
And we also provide that service too. If you need documents destroyed, we do document destruction. E-waste is another thing that we're just kind of tapping into.
You've covered it all, which makes it easy. Now, are you in a central location where people can find you easily?
Yeah, we have our main recycling facility, which is in the Dewey area, and right across from Young's Farm. So that's where pretty much people can bring it in, which where all our main commercial customers bring our recyclables. We sort through it.
Isn't it curious how we keep saying Young's Farm? Across from Young's Farm.
I guess that's a reference point.
Yes, and that won't be there for a long time. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No problem. And then we have a little satellite. Obviously, with the gas prices and everything, we had a tremendous amount of people saying, boy, if you're only closer. So we opened up this little satellite yard in Prescott Valley, off of Lake Valley, that will support, you know, will make it easier for people so they don't have to drive all the way out there.
What can't we recycle?
Pretty much, I mean, the only things, obviously, wet waste, which is your solid waste and stuff like that, hazardous waste, you know, batteries, things. And up until recently, glass really isn't, you know, we haven't been able to find markets for that. But one of the things we're trying to do is get a market so that we can offer that service as well.
You know what? There isn't that much glass around anymore. There is some, yes,
sure.
but we were speaking in the open. Glass milk bottles, of course, were delivered to your front porch.
Plastic is certainly what you're going to find.
Plastic is the thing that you're going to find most of today. Now, your shredder is a cross cutter, I would imagine.
Sure, it cuts in its
two ways. The two ways.
Well, it shreds it, basically.
Yeah, okay, because two ways is the safest now. You said e-recycling. Is that like technology type?
Yeah, basically electronic waste.
Cell phones?
Cell phones, computers, primarily computers, monitors, CPUs,
What do you
printers,
do with
faxes.
the computers?
There's just been a wave of, well, global or markets for all this scrap.
And they
either
refurbish
it, or some companies will just, you know, break it down to its bare components.
What's the going price for some of this stuff? Can we fund a vacation on this?
Can we go to a resort on this?
Well, you'd be surprised in today's markets. I mean, like everything else, the scrap's a commodity. So you know, it goes up, it goes down. It trades, you know, somewhat volatile. But right now, it's a good time.
Are people paying attention, though, Joe? Really? I mean, we talk about it and talk about it and talk about it. Are we hitting dead air?
I mean, just in the 2 years since we've set up, you know, our big facility there in Dewey, I mean, our volume has easily increased by 30–40%.
Wow.
And we're getting, and I think the big push is the metal. I mean, a lot of people are just, you know, because the prices, again, the prices are good, so everybody's bringing or clean out the yards, whatever they're doing. I mean, they're bringing this material in, and it's helpful. I mean, they're getting some money for it. It's keeping it out of landfills. But the residential, I mean, we work with the Patriots and, you know, all the local haulers. I mean, their recycling has just gone great, and we have good relations with City of Prescott. We do their commercial recycling program.
Well, it makes sense. You know, this seems like a good idea for nonprofits to get involved in too. When they're going around collecting trash and stuff, they could make some money on the trash.
Exactly.
Turn trash to cash.
The Boy Scouts brings us their aluminum cans, stuff like that. Kind of one of the things that we're looking down the road is setting up these like a mobile recycling, where it's an event where on a certain day we'll be at this location. Again, to make it more convenient
Good idea.
for people.
I like
and then
that.
as a give back, I mean, we want to make some contributions back to the local charities.
Do you have some kind of sorter, though, when we bring this in and dump it?
Yeah. I mean, if you check out our website, it'll have some pictures and of basically what it does is from the street. They dump it on our ground, and we have some equipment and load it up on sorting belts. It's pretty much just, you know, it's fairly labor intensive, but it's just the way it is. We pull out the commodities, the aluminums, the plastics, and bale it up and sell it. It's really fun, actually. One man's trash is somebody's treasure.
Trash to cash, baby.
That's exactly correct. Thank you so much, Joe.
Thank you.
Thanks
Very,
for a few
very
minutes.
timely information with Earth Day coming up April 22nd. So get by there and see Joe again. Easy to find.
Yep. I mean, check our website out. It's www.merecycling.com.
Excellent stuff, Joe. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
He just educated us on recycling, Tanya, and if you want to find education of all varieties, you might want to check out Yavapai College.
Yavapai College, building a strong community one student at a time. They've been doing this for 40+ years. Yavapai College is the place to go. Whether you're a housewife, you might be a junior in high school and you want to get a jump on some of those college courses. Walk into the front of the building, find a counselor, and they will walk you through everything you need to know. It is the place to further your education. Distance learning also available, Old Dominion University.